Hello today and welcome back to Tokyo Xanadu. Why hello there, Minami. Apparently you're going to give me a quest. It's going to lead to our final white key. I'm so worried. Maybe I should go check up on him. Hey there, something wrong? Oh, hello, Shio. You're out with your friends today? Nothing's wrong per se, but there is something that's been bothering me for a while now. What's that? Sorry, I didn't mean to make you all worry. It's just that my son left home 10 years ago, and he's supposed to be coming to visit for the first time since he left. Oh, really? I've been anticipating his arrival all morning, but he's not showing up. I'm worried that he might have gotten into a traffic accident, or maybe he was kidnapped. You might be overthinking it. Definitely. He said he left home, right? If he left on bad terms, he might just be reluctant to come back. Really? Hey, Tokisaka. Think we have time to go look for this guy? Yeah, there's always the chance that something really did happen. Could you tell us what your son's name is? We can try looking for him if you want. Oh my, really? Yes, we're going to be going out in the city today anyway. So we thought we'd offer our help. Shio, and everyone too. Thank you, if you really don't mind. His name is Seiji. He stormed out of the house when he was 20, so he's in his early 30s now. A 30-year-old male named Seiji. Got it. I'm sure we'll be able to track him down. If he's in Maramiya, he's most likely somewhere near the station. Most likely. Let's go poke around there first. Yeah, let's head over. Alright, let's try the station then. Oh look, they put an extra little red exclamation point on it. Down by the bus stop. As far away as humanly possible. Out of my way, pigeons. The person from earlier must have left. He was muttering something about going home for the first time in a decade. Could that be? Yeah, it might be Pops' son. Excuse me, do you mind if we ask what it was all about? Sure, why not? I just overheard all of this, but a man past his 30s was mulling over whether to return home for a while. His wife was smiling behind her hand the whole time. I don't know what happened to them really. What? He had a wife? Yes, his wife and son were with him. He's been gone for 10 years. Why am I surprised that he has a wife and kid? Yes, it seems like there's no mistake. Do you know where they went? Not sure, but I think they got on the bus headed for Akros Tower. They also may have just been heading home. They're not heading home. Yeah, that direction is totally different. I had a feeling you'd say that, but still. Oh my. I guess we're going to have to see if they're there ourselves. Yeah, let's head to Akros Tower. Alright then. I do remember this quest. I guess this is technically the final quest in the original game. A viewing platform. There they are. Wow, Daddy, it's amazing. It is a very nice view. Look that way, dear. Isn't that the Kokonoe Shrine? You said that you used to play there a lot when you were little. Yeah, and I can't believe you can see it from here. Doesn't look like that area has changed a bit. Sorry to bother you. I know this is out of the blue and all, but are you the son of the guy who runs this shopping street soba place? That's right, but just who in the heck are you guys? How do you know that Someone asked us to track you down. Your mother Minami was worried about you since you haven't been by to visit for a while. I see. Are you keeping an eye on the time, dear? If we're going to see your parents, we should start heading over there before it gets dark. I don't remember ever saying I'll go see them. Huh? Oh dear. The only reason I came to Morimiya today was to show my family the city I grew up in. After we're done enjoying the view here, we're leaving. What's going on? Sounds like he's determined to leave, regardless of everything. Oh well, I guess we were too late. But his mom is going to be super disappointed. Sounds like there are deeper issues at play. I know that he was having major issues with his dad, but still. That's why I'm so gung-ho on getting them together. His parents are worried sick that their son pretty much disappeared from their lives. But what in the hell can we do about it now? Well, for starters, how about we don't give up? Just chill out and then try to win him over later. We'll help too. Tokisaka. Alright? We'll give it another shot later. Which means just talk to him again? Also, look at this tourist like totally interfering in our shot here. Back off, tourist. Do you have time to talk right now? Ugh, you guys again. If it's about you trying to convince me to see my parents, you're just wasting your time. I said it before and I'll say it again. I'm not going to go see them. He seems incredibly stubborn regarding this one thing. Not sure how we should approach this. Yeah, definitely like father, like son. Let's try this. Oh crap, there are responses for this? I'm gonna cheat, because I definitely, oh god, I don't have it on me. What's the worst that could happen? I kind of feel like, there's no way you could possibly mess this up. There's also the fact that, I've already, for one, maxed out all my stats, so it doesn't really matter how well I do in quests from here on out. But there's also the fact that, I'm totally stalling for time as I look up the answers. Okay, it's the first one. Jesus Christ. I was afraid that if I failed this string of dialogue, that I was gonna have to, like, talk to him again or something. Ugh, where the heck did that come from? I have to admit, I was surprised at how much has changed, especially with the Zakros Tower. But it still feels like home. Regardless of everything else, it's incredibly nostalgic coming here. Oh, is that the arch at the entrance of the shopping street? Man, some things never change. At least it isn't the city that's the problem. Yeah, that's definitely good to know. He always gets this way when talking about Moromiya. Nostalgic to angry in an instant. That's why I suggested we come here at least once. Oh, so that's how you got this far. Ma'am, you really know how to get things done. It's much better than sitting around talking. You haven't convinced me of anything yet. I never even insinuated that I'd go see my parents, especially my father. Yes, dear, of course, dear. He really hates his old man, doesn't he? Yeah, not sure how we're going to get them to reconcile. Feel like it should be 2. It is. Dislike only scratches the surface for the loathing I feel for that man. But that wasn't the reason I left home. Then why did you? Do you know just how my father trained me to make soba? Yeah, I've heard the bits and pieces. You wouldn't believe the kind of life I endured under him. To him, the only path available to the son of a soba meister was to follow in his father's footsteps. He would harp on that every day while demanding that I practice making soba from dawn to dusk. If I tried to fight back, he'd just call me spineless and weak, or worse. During high school, he refused to let me join any clubs. All I did was make soba. It was ridiculous. Yeah, that is kind of ridiculous. Well, your dad is pretty old school. Sounds like a serious difference in values, generation gap, and all that. It's not like I don't feel guilty for leaving without warning. I am their only son after all. However, I have talked with my mother on occasion, and she said the shop was doing okay without me. So everything's fine. There's no reason for me to go over there at this point. He keeps saying stuff like that, but it's obvious he's worried about things at home. He probably is regretting a few things. About how he left, regardless of their differences for one. Yeah, probably for the last 10 years even. I'll agree your dad isn't exactly the easiest person to get along with. But he wouldn't ride you that hard without a reason. You know that much, right? Well, that's why. Need to talk to your folks. It's because of your differences that you need to get together and talk. Both your mom and dad regret the way things went down. That's why they'll understand what you did back then and why. What makes you so sure things will work out? And seriously, just who in the hell are you anyway? You talk like you know everything. I'm just a guy. A guy who has been lucky enough to be considered family despite being just a part-time employee. You? No way. You're... So that's how it is, huh? Dear, perhaps it wouldn't hurt to believe what they've told you. I think they're right. That what you want to say will get through to your parents now. And so what if you start yelling at each other? Won't be the first time, right? So even now. But yeah, maybe I am being a coward about it. I've been terrified of what I thought my father would say to me. But if I never face him, then it'll look like I ran away just because I was scared. Maybe. Thanks, I've made a decision. No matter what ends up happening, it's time I let it all out. Alright, let's head to my parents' house. Okay, we'll tag along too. Are we going somewhere? Yay! We made our way to the shopping street and went inside Soba Shop Jin. The mother Manami was overcome with tears seeing her son for the first time in a decade. However... Why don't you say that again? The soba here's really good. Yep. How much longer were you going to avoid coming here home to see your parents? Seiji, you're still as big of a coward as always. Shut up! I just didn't want to see your face. Looks like your hairline completely receded. Look how old you are now. Keep it up, laughing boy. This is how you'll look in 10 years or so. What? Impossible. I take care of my hair. There's no way I'm going to end up like you. Come again. Remember who you got your jeans from, boy. I'm thinking this was a really bad idea. Sorry, I tried. Chortle, don't worry about it. I'm just happy to be able to see my son again. And a lot has changed in the last 10 years. Take a look. You haven't changed a bit. Here, dear, have some water. Tsutomu, you got broth all over your face. Huh? Oh, look at you. Oh, where's my handkerchief? You might be better off using a towel. Yeah. Hey, Seiji. I'm happy you found a good wife. So, how has life been for you? Huh? I mean, I can guess just by looking at your family. Seems like you managed to forge a good life on your own. I doubt I could have taught you any better. Looks like it's kind of neat to see how much your son takes after you. You better take care of him. Dad? Well, what about you? How's the restaurant going? Don't worry about it. I got some young help now. And he's 1,000 times easier to train than you. You're always so damn stubborn. I see. I'm happy for you. Yeah, same to you. Pops, I'm happy for him. It seems like the rift between them has finally been closed. Yeah, it's definitely a relief. I agree. That's all thanks to you. Shio and everyone else, thank you so much. I can't possibly thank you enough. Please let us thank you as well. Yep, Daddy feels so much better now. Thanks for making Daddy feel better. Oh my. You're welcome. Oh, that's right. I want to give you my treasure. I found it on my way to Morimiya. He has the fucking white key this entire time. Is this a random close parentheses for no reason at the end of this sentence? What the fuck? Yes, there's no mistaking it. A random close parentheses. Thanks for that. See you again. Yeah, see you again. Well, I think I'll be going now. Yes, thank you so much. I hope everyone will come again someday. Well, one of our friends works here, so probably? Hey, the final key. The 5 keys began resonating, emitting a bright, warm glow. It looks like we have everything we need now. Indeed, it's time to go through that white gate. It really is time to actually do that. Also, that updated someone's friend page. Let me see. Let me make a quick little check. I have some gems to get rid of. I've performed the upgrades that I can. So all that's left is really to go do that fight. Oh, that's a lot. Well, I have a decent amount of cash for the post game now. I also learned that I missed only one Master Core in the entire game, apparently. Some things got changed. Apparently this third fire one was originally the one you got for collecting friend pages, but it got swapped. It's now sold at the black shop, and the third steel one is the one that is now rewarded for getting a lot of friend pages. But other than that one, I got all of them. There's 3 of each type of attribute. Also, I'm pretty sure the recipes I'm missing are in the post game. I don't think they're in this epilogue. I think that's the way things worked out. If what that Rim child said is true, I don't want to believe it, but we really have no choice right now. Looks like your mood's finally improved. More or less, I guess. We'll collect the keys. Please watch the gate. Now, we already did that, though. Her dialogue should have changed. They didn't think to do that. Alright, create a save file. And I was right. There is not an eclipse attached to this gate. It's just a fight. And it's a super hard fight, if I remember correctly. I mean, it was originally the final boss in the Vita version. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. Also, I don't know if I'll get to select party members once I open the gate, or if it just takes the top 3 now, or maybe everyone's involved. I can't remember. But just to be safe, I'm gonna put Mitsuki as my 3rd party member. A gate that radiates a holy aura. We found all of the keys. The final trial. Am I really ready for this? The trial before you will determine the course of the epilogue and the ending of all things. Make sure your party members are well equipped for the epic struggle that awaits you. And remember, Ko must be in your party.
どうやらとてつもない相手が待ち受けてるみてえだな。
コウ君、みんなどうか気をつけて。奇跡が起きるのは私も信じてるから。
ああ、待っててくれ、とわね。行くぞ、みんな。ああ。
ここって。
やはり神山温泉で現れた異界と似ていますが、
迷宮にはなっていないようだな。
時坂君、あれ。
しおり。
しおり先輩。本当にあの子だ。
眠っているのか。
参ったか。
これは。怪異？いえ、違う。綺麗。
温泉の時に戦ったのとちょっと似てるけど。
いや、あんなもんとはまるで格が違うだろう。
あんたは一体何者だ。どうして消えたはずのしおりがそこにいる。
我は古の時代よりこの地で眠りにつく者なり。名はすでに失われ、もはや呼ぶ者もないが、この霊域にて悠久の時を過ごしてきた。
これほどの神格の存在がこの世に残っていたなんて。神様。
かつてそう呼ぶものもあった。いつであったかは覚えておらぬが、我は全てを見ていた。先の最悪もこたびの異変も、どちらも歌方のように消えゆく詐欺でしかないが。
それって東京明細とこの前の異界か。
それがサジとは恐れ入る。
とにかくあんたが神様みたいな存在ってのは分かった。それはともかく、どうしてしおりがそこにいるんだ。因果ってのが元通りになって消えちまったんじゃないのかよ。
長きの時、我は巫女を探していた。我に仕え、我を慰め、永劫を共に過ごす魂を。この者の魂こそ、その役目にふさわしき存在。故に先の最悪にて失われる中、因果を紡ぎ直しよみがえらせたのだ。断りの地平においてな。
断りの地平。それって夕闇の使徒と同じ力？そんなものとは比較にならないわ。世界の断りとも矛盾しない正真正銘の復活。
まさに奇跡ってやつか。
共に我と永劫を過ごしてもらおうかと思ったが、あの小さき存在が語りかけてな。そなたらが紡ぐ因果の響きは、眠れる我にも心地よいものであった。せめてもの褒美としてこの者を解放してやらぬでもない。
こっちはやっと諦めかけてたってのによ。
時坂君、
アスカ、それにみんな頼む。オンに切る。チャンスをくれてあんたの試練全力で挑ませてもらうぜ。もう一度あいつの手をこの手で掴むために、あいつを苦しめ続けた嘘を真実に変えてやるために。
ならば始めるとしよう。悠久を生き九尾の力とくと味わうがよい。
Okay, this is gonna be tough. Also, I'd like to point out that this is really just a palette swap of the thing we fought in the intermission. Hate to call you out, Falcom, but it's the truth. Hope he didn't switch over yet. Trying to get this X strike in while he's weak to spirit. Yep. Oh my god. Well, I got a little bit in there. Do it again. Alright, he switched over to fire. How convenient for me. Oh, I got paralyzed immediately. Wow. Actually, why not just fix that? Oh, crap. You motherfucker. Now I gotta go get rid of all of these. Shit. Oh crap, scared the hell out of me. I was like, wow, I managed to do that without him really bothering me. Whoa, my lock-on broke. God, look how much damage that does. Alright, over the wind he goes. Come on, get on support, Tokisaka. Whoa, my lock-on. Okay, gotta avoid this. Yeah, we're doing pretty well, actually. Oh, that did a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Actually, there we go. What do you want now? Shadow. Also, listen to the fucking main theme kick in. Ah!
まだまだこれからです。やあ、貫け。ゴルディオンスフィア。やあ、よっ。貫け。はっ、交代するわ。はっはっ。これはっ。凍えなさい。はあ。チャンスもらった。はあ。
畳みかけるぜ。
クリミナルブラッド。そこ
任せろ。もらった。貫け。
まだいけそうです。
マキシマムレイジ。
Ooh, that did a lot.
決めるぜ。貫け。とどめだ。スティンガー。
氷の
せいや。
アイシクルノブ。
くらえ。
あとは任せたわ。行くわよ。シュート。そこシュート。交代し貫け。やあ、刃よよ。
任せろ。はっちゃせいや。
Whoa. I'm trying to end this right. So, what's the thing that gives me X strike? There we go.
まだまだいけるぜ。せいや。とどめだ。ここだ。任せた。
一気に行くわよ。はあ。やあ。
エクステンドギア。チャージ完了。
That was not all that hard, to be honest. I remember that being a lot harder on Vita.
時坂君。みんな。それに。
やっと起きたか。たく起こす側のお前が寝過ごしてんじゃねえっての。
こうちゃん。 私ここにいていいの？こうちゃんが、みんながいるこの森宮に。
当たり前だろう。森宮だけじゃねえ。どこにだって行けるぜ。おかえり、しおり。
奇跡だけではとても片付きませんね。ええ、時坂君としおりさんの、この地にいる全ての人たちの思いが紡いだ。
どうなってんだ？なんでみんなこんなところに。おいこう、しおりちゃんも一体何が起きてんだよ。
お前思い出して。
りょうたくん、しゅんくん。そうか、全部うまくいったんだね。
もうさすがにご都合主義すぎるでしょ。
顔をぐちゃぐちゃにして何を言ってやがる。
ハッピーエンドってのはやはりいいもんだな。
So that's the original true ending. And it's alright, it's fine. Like I said, I kind of like the original ending a little bit better, only because whether or not Shiori lived or died wasn't super important to me the first time I played the game. But I gave her like an honest, proper build this time, and I don't know, I don't feel too strongly one way or the other, but that's totally cool. So there's something I should point out, is this ending right here is a little bit different than it was on Vita, at least in the English version. I would like to point out, and this is dogging on Axis super hard, but they deserve it. When this happened in the original Vita English release, and I don't know if it's ever been fixed, this ending right here played without music, and it wasn't supposed to. It bugged out, and no fucking music played. I thought there wasn't supposed to be music when I beat the game. And then later I learned that there was, and I was like, oh my god, that's super egregious. How do they put this out without, like, testing whether or not the credits music played? It just doesn't play. Super bad. Also, you see that's this little montage we're getting where Ko's getting, like, messages on his iPhone. Obviously, this had to be Photoshopped because it was all done in images, so it was originally in Japanese, so they had to put it in English. At least they took care of that. But one of these montage text messages has a really egregious, like, localization decision where they shoved a stupid-ass meme into one of the messages. It's so dumb. Oh, it's the worst. I think it's coming up, too. I think it's Mitsuki's message. Yeah, here we go. Show the... I think it's in the subject line. I doubt they changed it. Someone was really proud of themselves over it. The bastards. Also, that girl in the middle is the one that has a total obsession with her. According to Keikaku from Mitsuki, shove this 10-year-old fucking Death Note fan translation meme into our ending. Thank you, Axis. My god. That's a stupid-ass joke. That is a dumb-ass meme to shove into this game's ending that was obviously not originally there. Or maybe it was according to plan and someone was like, I'm gonna leave it as Kikaku. Fucking bastards. And maybe I could have looked the other way if not for the fact that there was no music playing in the Vita version, so they shoved a stupid meme in and left the music out. Ugh. But I wonder what's going to happen now, because there's something after this. I don't know if it's going to, like, straight in, like, go into X Plus post-game, whatever the hell it is. Maybe I have to access it from the main menu? I don't know. Oh, they're real proud of themselves. Look at that localization. Axis Games. Thanks for doing this when no one else would, apparently. Because apparently Xseed and other publishers were just like, nah, this isn't in our plans. Which is a little disappointing because Xseed found time and money to publish Akiba's Beat in the same year that this came out on Vita. So it's like, man, like I've played Akiba's Beat a little bit. That game's combat sucks compared to Tokyo Xanadu, and Tokyo Xanadu's nothing special. Aw, the big final message. Choose your fighter. Oh, that awkward Falcom animation. I miss it. They did away with it in Sin 3. Shiori and I went shopping this morning. Don't worry, we're heading over now. Some things never change, do they, Ko? Oh, that's the ending I remember. That's the thing I have saved on my Vita. And let's see what happens now. Tokyo Xanadu is completed. Super Japanese. But X Plus is not completed. To be continued after story. After story and gallery have been added to the extras in the title screen menu. By creating save data at this point, you'll be able to continue the story from the after story option in the extras menu. Okay, let's create save data then. Ooh, it gets its own little file. Post-game data. Return to title screen. Oh, this gives me oh, the title screen changed! Yo, that's the X Plus content. That's the cover of the limited edition box. I was gonna say that when we got to the epilogue, the title screen changed even more. They added Shiori, Ryota, and Jun in his white shroud outfit to the background with the other characters. I was like, man, I can't believe they're still shoving people onto this title screen. But yo, this is rad. They just freaking go with this new artwork. I like this artwork quite a bit. I almost made this the thumbnail, but I couldn't I don't know, I couldn't get it to pop quite as much, so I went with the old original artwork. So if we go to load game, new game? Normal? Ah, crap. I was trying to start a new game plus. All the way back here at the beginning. I was trying to show off what happens when you pick new game plus in this game. Because if you haven't seen it, Falcom's games lately have a really weird new game plus system. Kiseki has been doing something similar ever since the Crossbell arc. Oh, the Crossbells is super weird. Even weirder than what Cold Steel 1 and 2's is. So, extra after. Do I have to go through the entire after story to get the option to play a New Game Plus? It looks like it. Do we want to kick this up now? I mean, we got kind of a short video here, and who knows what's gonna happen or how long it'll take before I get the option to save the game once we start. So I think it's better off to just leave now. We'll cut it a little short this time, and when we pick up next time, it's time to find out whatever the hell the X Plus content is, whatever this new post game is all about. I'm hoping I get the chance to play as June a whole bunch, because like we only got to do that like twice, and that was like one of the big advertisements I knew about the X Plus version of the game was like, play as the White Shroud. That's why he in the collector's edition, at least in the West, it came with a statue of the White Shroud, which is a weird choice, but I was like, oh, he must be a big focus. We haven't gotten to play with him that much, so hopefully we get to do that. Also, before we leave, I want to give a big shout out. I don't do it enough, but to the walkthrough writer that I've been using this entire time, Zolius, who has created many Falcom walkthroughs in the past. He is kind of a staple in the community. You're a godsend, my dude. You did great work with the Tokyo Xanadu walkthrough. It helped my ass out a whole bunch. He's also, he's been creating a new one for X Plus, or like he's been updating the old one to add the X Plus content. But last I checked, he had not updated it through the end of the game. So I don't know of any reliable sources for whatever comes next. So if there are hidden quests in the post game, wherever the recipes are, I don't know. I don't have guides for it. We're gonna be flying blind. So hopefully if there's any missable content, hopefully I find it. Hopefully I don't miss too much of it, because I want to try it out. Well, I mean, we have a good record of seeing all the optional stuff in the game thus far, so I'd like to keep that track record. Alright, that does it for now. See you guys in the next one.